Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Please excuse my green fingernails, I've just been spray painting a plant pot. I have a small project to share with you today. It's quite a sad one. I wasn't sure whether to share this with you, but I want to, for me basically. My geckos have passed away, both of them. They passed away while Matt and I have been away for the weekend. We're not sure exactly why, but we think it's because we've had this sudden heat wave, and the heat where our doors have been shut while we've been away it just got a bit too much in our front room, and sadly they have died. So I am devastated. I've had them a very long time. I try not to get upset when I'm talking on camera. A lot of you will be thinking they're only geckos. They're not. They've been my pets for 8 or 9 years now, so I am devastated. And I spoke to my mum earlier, and she suggested I'd just retaken up knitting randomly, and she suggested knitting them a little blanket to wrap them in and creating a bit of a sort of lasting place for them to rest. So I have been hoarding this Flutterby chunky yarn, and I got this from Hobbycraft ages ago, and it's my favourite. I just love the colours, and it's so super soft. I've been hoarding this for a long time, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to use this one. So I wasn't sure how many stitches to cast on. I would have preferred to use a size 6 needle, but I'm currently making something with the size 6 needles that I've just recently bought. So I have these size 5, oh, it's not going to show you. These are the Knit Pro needles. I've just purchased these while we've been away this weekend. I will do a haul to share the bits that I've picked up with you soon, and they're really nice to knit with. So yeah, I've been using the 5mm. I didn't know how many to cast on to make a blanket and ended up doing way too many. So what I did is, these are my last 2 geckos, but I've had loads over the years, and I'd done 1 stitch for one like cast on for every letter of the names of all of my geckos, if that makes any sense, and it ended up being 66. So it was too many, but it was like memorable to me. Then I ended up doing 33 rows just because that was half, and then obviously the cast on, the cast off, and it's basically made like a scarf, which I obviously don't want. But what my plan is, the reason I did it like this, is to then sew it like this, a bit like a sleeping bag. So I'm going to sew these 2 sides, and then I'm going to tuck the 2 geckos in here, and then just sew it shut, just so that they've got like a little sort of wrapped up little place for them to rest. And the reason my fingernails are so disgusting is I've just bought a little fruit tree from B&Q and a plant pot and a little saucer at the bottom that I'm going to plant, and I'm going to put these here there at the bottom, so I have a little tree to remember them by. So yeah, the first step obviously was that I knitted these, and I just did a knit stitch. I didn't, because I wanted to do this sooner rather than later, because obviously I can't just leave them out. It's going to sound awful, but they smell. If you've ever had any sort of reptiles or fish or anything that's passed away, they smell very quickly. So I want to get them buried as soon as possible. So yeah, I've knitted this afternoon while Matt's been doing us a barbecue. I'm going to sew these, and then I'll share that with you. I won't share the geckos, obviously, please don't worry. I'm not going to share anything like that. But yeah, as I say, this video is more for me than anyone. So yeah, I'm going to do the next bit. Okay, so I've sewed up 2 of the sides, and I've just left a little opening here like a sleeping bag, and then I've just attached a needle and thread to this end here, because once they're in, I'm going to just sew it up so that, well, I don't think anything's going to happen, but I like to think that then it's all enclosed and they're safe. So yeah, so that's it so far. So then here is the plant pot. Bought this in B&Q. It was just grey, just a cheap plant pot. I think it was £11. And then that's the saucer. I need to drill some drainage holes in the bottom. So it's called the Florus, and it was 36 litres. And then I've bought this tree here, this little blueberry tree, to go inside. And to paint it, I bought this in B&Q, but I can't remember the price. So it's the Rust-Oleum Painter's Touch Multi-Surface Paint in Meadow Green. It's a gloss finish, because this is my favourite colour. And yeah, I just wanted something that would make me really happy. So I'm going to drill some drainage holes, put some sort of pebbles, rocks, polystyrene, whatever I can find in the bottom. Put a little bit of multi-purpose spray. Oh god, my brain is fried. Put some multi-purpose compost in. Then I'll put my little pouch inside with my animals, put in my little tree, fill it up with compost, and then that will be my little memorial tree type thing. So I will share this with you once it is completely finished.
Thank you.